Hello friends, it's me. How you doing? Saturday morning. I just walked my little daughter to the weekly village market where all the local artisans sell the local handmade, produce, food, and crafts, and even perform some live music and serve really good coffee and food, and it's just incredible. Everything is organic. It's That's where it's at. It's a very beautiful event we host every Saturday, and it allows for the locals to make some money on the side by selling their crafts and their home-baked goods. Let's cross the road here. Hello. What I wanted to talk about today has to do a lot with parenting and co-parenting. Most of it actually has to do with co-parenting after separation. When I separated from my ex-wife, which was now over 6 years ago, or just about 6 years ago, we were both told by the law to take this parenting after separation course, in which we had to score well, and that will depend also largely in the end and in the outcome of our custody trial, which was going on for 3 years. But what I would like to talk about is, I've rehabilitated. I'm doing much better than a lot of people, and I am grateful for that. That is to do mostly with a lot of work and willpower that I have put into all of this, but also the people around me. Of course, without the support, without all of you, I wouldn't be where I'd be today. We all know that. But what I've noticed today is kind of sad. Today was the first day that my daughter wouldn't hold my hand. Once we have decided we were going to go for a morning walk to the market, where I usually leave her with her mother and her friends, because that's where they all gather and they like to hang out and play. And she has the option to either coming and playing after at my place and going for a walk to anywhere else, to a beach or to a lake or to a park downtown, or the option of just staying with her friends. But she wouldn't hold my hand for the first time. And I kind of made a joke about it and said, "What? Come on. Now that you're almost 11, you're too old to hold my hand." And we both laughed about it. But me, I really did. I guess she just faked it. But she wouldn't hold my hand the whole way. Neither did we say anything to each other. It was strange. She was kind of upset with me and stuff. It was strange, All I did was, I kept a smiling face and or a mask or whatever you want to call it, and I just kept on saying good things. I made sure she slept well and comfortably, and she was warm, and that she had eaten before. I made sure that she had in the fridge this morning what she needed or what she likes to have in the mornings. I've even asked her to clean up today, like make the bed, clean up in the living room. after herself, and she didn't. Instead, she got really mad at me for trying to, for telling her, that I had to do it myself or whatnot. But I feel sad. I feel like we spent so much time apart because I left home 6 years ago, and because Magda, took over the custody. She basically took her from me whenever she felt like it. And then we would act according to law, because I would have to, of course, do something about it. But we're talking about weeks, before anything gets done, and she just gets her way or whatever, Nobody says anything, And in fact, over all this time, 3 years in fighting in court, and her mainly getting the custody all the time, trying to say that it's dangerous for my daughter to be around me. Are you kidding me? Whoever would say that to my face, please. And plus, other lies and stuff. And now my daughter is almost 11 years old, and she's pretty much growing up so fast. Like I see her only once a week, because of a really silly incident, which even her teachers I told you think is silly. And I literally see her hair and her legs grow. I see that, I guess someone who sees her every day doesn't notice. But all this time we have laughed together because she planned trips in my time with my daughter and took her away, and because she thought that she had the law to take the custody of my daughter whenever she wanted. And I haven't spent like the last 3 holidays with my daughter because of her planning. She just makes sure my life is miserable. As long as my life is miserable, everything is all right, isn't it? And it's unfair, because through all those years of arguing, you forget that it's not about you and me. It's bigger than you and me. It's about love, peace, foundation, and family. You forgot about that, And, now you're teaching my daughter one way, and I'm teaching my daughter another way. So no wonder she doesn't want to clean up after herself. She doesn't want to do nothing, do her bed, nothing like that. And is spoiled. Yes, I spoiled my daughter too. I am definitely responsible for that. Look. That's a very nice raven feather, and I will take that as a very good omen. And thank you. It's beautiful. It's rare to find, The ravens here are huge. But what I was trying to say about parenting is very hard to teach a child one way. For example, a kind, compassionate, and understanding way, and a clean, and a polite, and have manner and ethics. When another parent is teaching you, how to stay in a mess, how not to worry about this, not to worry about that, and basically teach you a lot of things the opposite way, the complete opposite. I don't know. She wouldn't hold my hand for the first time. She'll be 11 in a week. She's growing up. And by being so selfish and enduring into my own selfish needs. And I'm talking about all those addictions that I went through. I have also wasted so much precious time. I have to stop recording now.